Oh, buddy, oh, pal, you have no idea. Everything's coming together. Everything's coming together. In time. In time. And sadly, I don't mean the game ending. I just mean things actually getting on course again. Blue Lock chapter 292 dropped. Let's not waste any time. So we start the chapter off between Kaiser and Ren colliding with one another. Ren kind of just showing up out of nowhere. Where the hell did you come from? You disappeared all of last chapter and all of a sudden now you're showing up. I swear, bro just spawns places. The narrator saying, can't yield, won't yield. All the egoists go full throttle to steal the goal. With Kaiser saying, so you're here, Ren and Toshi. He's already betting everything on destroying mine and Yoichi's connection. If we don't overcome his desire, there's no goal. But now, if me and Yoichi get separated, it's over. So by judging where the last passer will be, and in the very next page, we see Kaiser try to figure out where Ren's gonna go and how he's going to react. And in the very next page, we see Kaiser looking at Isagi saying, that's right, Yoichi. In this cross run, we're going to disturb Ren and scatter his sight. It's best to get the goal without worrying which one of us he's going to destroy. By the way, this basically elaborates that Ren is better than Kaiser and Isagi right now in terms of physical prowess, because even Kaiser realizes that if he doesn't do anything, he's going to destroy both of them. So there's your answer on who's more dangerous on this field physically. And in the next page, we hear Kaiser's eternal monologue saying, luck will come to the one who's not targeted by Ren. Even without words, we came to the same conclusion. We're linking on a mind level. You're in the ideal spot. That football with Yoichi, where Kaiser cuts himself off and says, interesting, fucking interesting. With this one goal, I will go to the next level. To where then we see Yoichi and Kaiser cross each other and go in different directions. With Kaiser then activating Metavision and Ren wondering what's happening. Then we cut back to NESS, where he says, I'm no longer needed. To where NESS thinks back to Kaiser and how Yoichi stole him from him. With him saying, Yoichi stole Kaiser. Technically, he said my Kaiser, but it just sounds really weird to say that, and I'm not going to say that. And then we get more memories of NESS and Kaiser, where NESS says, what should I do? Do I have to become new too? Thank God. Bro's actually understanding it. In that moment, you put a spell on me. It was the beginning of us. Alright, bro, don't be weird. The hell? And in the very next page, we see NESS start to forget his tie with Kaiser. Him saying, but if you're saying you don't need me anymore, that you don't want me to become new, then I will become new. Farewell, my Kaiser. Farewell. Bro is finally done with this, man. Same as I've been for months. Thank God you're finally understanding it. And in the very next page, with NESS saying, me who believed in becoming world best with you. NESS locks in. You then see Hiyori and Karasu battling it out like they did in the last chapter, and Hiyori easily beating him. With Karasu saying, is that all you've got? Hiyori then saying, just try to steal it. We're in range. All that's left is timing. To where Hiyori then activates Metavision and starts looking at Kaiser and Isagi, with Ren barely being able to tag Isagi. And with that, we hear Ren's internal thoughts saying, marking Kaiser and Isagi alone. One of them will break out. I'll gamble on destroying either one of them. With Hiyori then saying, now's my time. With both Kaiser and Isagi tagging Ren at the same time. We then see Hiyori cross up Karasu saying, stop and boost. With the full intention of passing to either Kaiser or Isagi. And Ren saying, here he comes to Isagi or Shitty Rose. And in this beautiful double page, we see Hiyori pass with Karasu trying to block it, but failing. And Ren choosing Isagi over Kaiser to devour. By Ren saying, the one I want to destroy, followed by Isagi saying, so you came to me, beast. Where then we see the pass going to Kaiser instead of Isagi. So the gamble that Ren had ultimately failed. Hiyori then saying, what you thought, go, Mr. Blue Rose. Followed by Kaiser saying, luck. But just then, as we think Kaiser's going to get the ball, Shido comes out of nowhere. Followed by him saying, nah, I've seen it, Small Fry Rose. Ren didn't target you, so I'm gonna hunt you down. Look at that, Shido actually doing something and not being a basically benched character that happens to just be on the field. There's never a dull Shido cameo. Ever. And then once again, we get to see Demon Wing Shido trying to get the ball. With Kaiser saying, bad luck. Only none of them got it, and it actually bounces off the ground and ends up going straight to Charles. Charles saying, nice work, Shido. Let's go, killer counter. But out of nowhere, Kunigami says, not yet, you damn brat. Bro be straining, oh my God, look at that man. And in another beautiful double page, we see Kunigami actually head the ball before it can reach Charles. Bro really thinks he's Cardi. Okay. Kunigami saying, I'm still here, leaving my destiny. Followed by Isagi saying, hero. And in the final page of Blue Lock Chapter 292, the ball is in the air, with Ren, Kaiser, and Isagi all looking at the ball, with the narrator saying the decisive ball is in the air. Who will be the egoist to reach out for the future? Next week's chapter is called Birth of a New Hero, and there is no break. Now, you could say that this is more or less a filler chapter in the grand scheme of things, because not really much happened, and we're back to this once again. The only real thing that came out of this, in my opinion, was NESS finally locking in, and Kaiser and Isagi understanding how to beat Ren, at least to somewhat of an extent. Now, this is obviously subject to change as more can happen, which most likely it will happen, but at least we're getting somewhere. But by God, I'll leave you with this. Score a goal so this game can end. For the love of everything holy, please.